Hi, my lovelies. All right, so I'm Adrian, and this is an energy healing and energy transmission on feeling sad. So if you are feeling sadness, maybe you're feeling really heartbroken or grief stricken about something, or it's a lower key, like I'm a little down today, I'm feeling a little bit sad. The energy moving through this video to you, because we step out of time and space to do these things. It's really amazing. Yay. Dancing through the dimensions. So this will help. And it may help by bringing up the emotion more so that you can really feel it and clear it and feel lighter afterwards, so you can actually move through and process the emotion rather than carrying it around in your physical body, in your energetic body, in your emotional body. Or you may actually feel 100% better by the time we're done. Either way, just trust and even set the intention with your own higher self that this video be precisely what you need in this moment to help you honor and clear and process your sadness so you can move on to another experience, because who wants to marinate in sadness? All right. So before we get started, one thing I do want to mention is that if you are a very sensitive person, if you are an empath, or you just really, you feel for people, literally feel for people, you might want to check in, and especially if the sadness doesn't seem to be connected to anything in your life, it just sort of showed up and you're not quite sure why, it's possible that you are feeling it for a loved one. It's possible that you picked it up from someone in the grocery store. We are so much more connected energetically and emotionally than we've been taught to understand. So, a really, really good practice is to just double check, hey, is this mine? And see what answer you get. Personally, what I'll do when I'm hit with a whole bunch of stuff, like I'm just feeling down or depressed or just kind of blah, and it doesn't seem to have anything to do with my actual life, or even if it does, because often I will be sad about something. Maybe I'll be thinking about a breakup or a situation, or just some hope or dream that's still hanging out there. And, I will feel sad, and I'll assume like, oh, well, it's because of that. When actually what happened is I did feel a little bit sad, and then that sort of opened the doorway for other people's sadness to kind of come in and hang out with me. That is a thing. So anyway, checking in and seeing like, okay, how much of this sadness is mine? How much of what I'm feeling right now is mine? And I will personally, and this may work a little differently for you, depending on what works for you, but I'll always get a percentage. I'll get like, okay, well, actually only 12% of this is yours. And so I will just return the other 88%, return to sender with love, because of course our emotions have really beautiful gifts for us, actually. What is behind that feeling is something that is, ready to process. It's ready to leave. It's ready to show you something about yourself, about, what you want, about what you would like to create. The gifts behind the emotion there are multitudes of them. And so we want to allow people to have their own emotions, to process through their emotions. And we don't, because we're not going to get the gifts if we try to do it for them, and they're not going to get the gifts if we try to do it for them. The analogy that I've been using lately is when we kind of take on other people's emotions with the best of intentions from a place of love. Like, I see that you're sad, I see that you're suffering, and I don't want you to suffer. So here, maybe I can take some of that for you. What we're actually doing, it's like we're going up to the Christmas tree, grabbing somebody else's gift and saying, even though I don't want this Tonka truck, I don't think you should have it either. So then they don't get their truck. And they probably wanted that truck. So whatever is within that emotion that's showing, because our emotions are, they show us what we need to do. They show us the next step on our path toward, what we're here to do and create and be and experience. And if we kind of like co-opt those emotions for other people, again, from the best place, it doesn't serve us, it doesn't serve them. Essentially, it just drains our bandwidth, and it means it just delays, their getting whatever it is that emotion wants to tell them, wants to share with them. And so let's not do that. So anyway, sadness. So once you've checked in and made sure that the sadness is yours, you're like, okay, yes, this is my sadness. It is, coming up because of something that's happened now, something that's happened recently, something that happened 30 years ago, and it's just now coming to the surface. Perfect, beautiful, lovely. So, okay, so what we're gonna do is create a circle of light, of love, of healing energy, of transformation, of protection, so that you will be fully held, safe, protected during this energy transmission. And then once we are all in the circle, everyone who will be watching this at any point in the lifespan of this video in YouTube, you will receive this energy because it is operating outside of space and time. So, okay. So from this place where you are present, grounded in your body, held by the earth, protected by your guides, by your angels, by God, by the universe, whatever linguistic access point works for you, whatever idea works for you, whatever belief you hold about how we're held and protected. Just connect with that. Know that you are safe, you are loved, you are taken care of, and it is safe to process this feeling. It is safe to honor this feeling. It is safe to feel this feeling. So now from here, bring this sadness to the forefront. Depending on how you operate, you may be feeling it very viscerally. You may be seeing it in your mind's eye. Stories, words, thoughts might be dancing through your head. Whatever it is, whatever your experience with this feeling, just allow it to step forward without judgment, with a lot of love, knowing that this sadness doesn't say anything about you, your life, how well you're doing. It's just an experience. It is just an experience in this moment. And this experience has something for you. It does have a gift for you. And so we are setting the intention that you will receive that gift of knowledge, of transformation, of something that feels better, of clearing out something that you've been carrying around with you for a long time. And just trust that this gift will be presented to you in the perfect time, whether that perfect time is right now, in 5 minutes, tonight, tomorrow, next week. Just know that it will show up in the perfect time. Okay. So, as you're connecting with this sadness, knowing that it's yours to be with. Thank it. Thank the sadness for what it wants to show you about how maybe you want to be treated, about how you want to experience things, about how you want to be in the world, about how you want your energy to feel. So we're not trying to push the sadness away. We're integrating it. We're processing it. So The energy that's coming through is helping you do that. And your own higher self is helping you do that as well. We all have a higher self that has all of your answers, all of your healing, knows so much, everything about your life and about you, and it's like you in your God state, you in your most divine form. And of course, you in your human form is just as divine, is just as precious, holy, if we want to go that far. If we do, why not? But your higher self really has the knowledge that you in your human state with your human brain don't always have access to. And so when you connect with your higher self will show you and help you with whatever emotion, whatever experience you're having. So maybe take a moment and ask your higher self to step in fully with you now. Maybe to step fully into your physical body. Maybe to step into your mind's eye and show you what you need to know about this sadness, what you need to receive, what's ready to go. You may be shown a scene from your past, which you can now rewrite by revisiting it and release the pain that you've been carrying since that time. You may be shown some new insight or something new that you would like to experience and ask for and begin to create for yourself. So just take a moment and honor the sadness, asking what it needs from you, what it wants from you, and then giving that to it. Maybe it just wants to sit with you on a park bench like a friend and be seen by you, be honored by you. Maybe you're holding hands. Maybe it's very romantic. Maybe you and your sadness are just having a moment. It's perfect. Maybe your sadness is giving you some new insight into relationships, into your understanding of your place in the world, into how you love yourself. So just ask what the sadness has for you. And know that it's okay to feel sad. Sometimes we just do. We are here to experience the full range of, humanity, the full range of human emotions. And it's just a passing moment in time that will end, that will shift, that will become something else. So now, if you're ready, connect with your heart. Connect with the beating of your actual physical heart in your chest. Feel it beat. Feel the energy of your heart opening up a new space for you. A space where it's safe to feel whatever it is that you feel. Not that you've taken on for someone else. That you can send back, you can clear out and release. And as you feel your heart beating, dialing open, you know so clearly, so purely, so fully that whatever feeling you have is perfect. You just notice that it's there. You just feel it as a physical sensation. That's all feelings are. They're just physical sensations. And so when you detach your brain, when you kind of remove the story around that sadness, for instance, like if you want to have a partner or be in a romantic relationship and you aren't, you feel sad about that, rather than just feeling the sadness pulse through your energy and then dissipate. And when we just allow it as a feeling, you're usually takes off in like 10, 15, maybe 20 seconds, maybe a minute if you're moving through a lot. It's just when we start to think about, oh, well, I'm sad because I don't have a partner, because I messed up this relationship, because I'm not enough, we can really go into a brain story around it. And that's what kind of congeals the sadness in, because the sadness is like, well, she's not feeling me right now. She's just thinking a lot and making herself really miserable. So I guess I'll hang out here until she's ready to feel me. And then it just sort of sits in you and drags you down and shifts your energy a little bit lower than it needs to be. So really just feeling the emotion as a physical sensation helps it move through really beautifully and perfectly. Okay, so I'm just checking in with the energy, checking in with the energy healing to see, okay, it wants another moment or two to really finish up with you. Of course, as I've been talking, the energy has been working with you, and this is very pure, loving, divine energy coming from the highest source to help you out in this human experience that we're all having together. Okay, I'm getting that it's complete. Although for a few of you, this energy may continue to work with you, depending on what you need. And that's perfect. Just, allow it. If you feel tired, let yourself rest. If you feel thirsty, have something to drink. If you're water, drink water. Don't go and get a beer. You could go and get a beer, but water would probably serve you a bit better. Check in on that one. See what your body really wants. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, you can come back to this video if you like the next time you feel sad, or if you feel like it's still hanging out with you tomorrow or in a few hours, you can always come back and receive the energy again, and the energy will work with your energy differently because you'll be showing up differently to this video, this experience. And so the energy will work with you and help you dissolve maybe deeper layers, or, because sometimes we will clear one layer and we still won't really feel better. Something's gone, something's cleared, but we don't feel it yet. So we have to go in again and clear another layer, and then we start to feel better. So feel free to return to this as many times as you need, now, tonight, tomorrow, in a year, and allow it to work with you in a different way. So I hope that was helpful. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to investigate more of my work, feel free to find me at amberadrian.com, and lots of love.